I've written the following letter addressed to the President of Zimbabwe, His Excellency Comrade Emmerson Munangagwa. It reads, "Long live Mr. President. Your Excellency, I am the son of the soil. The blood which is flowing through your veins is also flowing through mine. I am not an enemy of the state, neither am I vying for political positions. I have a genuine concern for the people of Zimbabwe and all my African brothers and sisters on the continent and in the diaspora. Your Excellency, in 2017, the people of Zimbabwe, our prestigious military forces, and our highly esteemed generals gave you the mandate because they trusted you. Do you still remember the jubilations in Harare in 2017, Your Excellency? The atmosphere was electric and beautiful. Do you still remember the hope in the eyes of the people when you uttered the mantra, "The voice of the people is the voice of God"? When people danced to the song, Kutonga Kwaro Gamba, they saw you as a hero who was destined to lead our great nation to new heights. So what happened, Your Excellency? I've noticed that the voice of the people is no longer that of God. The voice of the people has become the voice of your enemies. Hence you have reiterated the slogan, Pasine Mandu. The very people who legitimized your rise to power, Your Excellency, have become enemies. Why, say? Why? We all know, Your Excellency, that you entered the Mtapa offices through the back door. We all decided to turn a blind eye because we thought you'd do better than your predecessor, former President Robert Gabriel Mugabe. The AU, SADC, EU, and UN also turned a blind eye, not because they were not aware of the coup, but because they wanted to give Zimbabwe a second chance. But Your Excellency, your reign has proven to be worse than that of Robert Mugabe. Things have gotten worse. Economically, things are tough. The crime rate has risen. The voice of democracy has been silenced. Criminals are protected. And corruption has become the order of the day. Why, say? Your Excellency, you still have a chance to do what is right. So please do what is right. Mr. President, why are you allowing the people around you to persecute General Retired Constant Guvea Nyikadzino Chiwenga? He is your Vice President. He needs your covering. He is your link. If he fall, you will fall. He is not only your link, but also a link to the future of Zimbabwe for a short season. He is destined to help set up structures that will help Zimbabwe. Your Excellency, this voice is not my own. I am sent as an apostle of reformation. Protect your Vice President from dogs such as Muliswa, who are not loyal to anyone except themselves, and who do not listen to anyone except that thing which is in their pants. Mr. President, are you aware that there's a group called the Anti-Presidential Criticism Group, led by a character called Andrew Pasinawako? This group is intimidating and silencing your critics. This is done in your name, your president, my president. Why should we tolerate vigilantism in a country which has a constitution and a police force? Why not allow the law to deal with lawbreakers? As I said before, sir, listening to your critics is not weakness, it is leadership. Your Excellency, Have you heard of young men who are languishing in jail, the likes of Wellington Masiwa, aka Nyoka Mabunu, Traore and Mazibabai Shandoko? Their crime was to oppose your 23rd agenda, which is against the Constitution. Please help those young men. They have children and wives who are suffering out there. Mr. President, the people of Zimbabwe are not asking for much. This is what they expect. Number 1, restore the country's dignity. Number 2, restore the economy, provide jobs. Number 3, stop the cruel land evictions. Those people who are being thrown out of their lands, they are crying, including your war veterans. 4, provide free education. We have enough minerals to support that initiative. 5, provide basic services such as clean water. 6, stop intimidating those who disagree with you. 7, ensure free and fair elections. Please revisit the Electoral Act and remove the grey areas. 8, ensure a functioning democracy. 9, do something for people living with disabilities and elderly. Number 10, which is the last point, stop the Chinese from destroying our mountains, rivers, and natural resources through reckless mining. Your Excellency, I write this with full knowledge that I am putting my life in danger. I know the dogs around you will start howling and growling. I was hunted before, and I know I will be hunted again. Although I am convinced that I have done no wrong, I am ready to be arrested or even killed for the sake of my country and continent. Lastly, my President, have you heard about Operation Dudula in South Africa? Do you have statistics of how many dead bodies are entering Zimbabwe from South Africa because they were turned away from hospitals or clinics? Should we blame Operation Dudula? No, sir. We blame your government. After hearing of such matters, why did you not engage the South African government and negotiate to pay a small contribution into the South African healthcare system? Oh, foolish me. I'm too dumb. I'm a big fool. I've forgotten that even in Zimbabwe, our clinics and hospitals lack medicine. Let us not even speak about the peanuts which our nurses and doctors are receiving as salaries. This is an issue for another day. Your Excellency, I am not an enemy of the state. Neither am I sponsored to do what I am doing. I am just a concerned citizen. And the voice of God, which you spoke about in 2017, is speaking through me. Thank you, Siyabonga. Asante sana. Yours sincerely, Comrade Mighty, aka J. Mabuga, the Rebirth Apostle. Thank you, Mr. President, for listening to my pleas, which are the pleas of all Zimbabweans. Thank you.